Hello everyone, I am Advocate Akhil Solanki, Associate with Dial Easy. So in this video we're going to discuss about the impact of socio-economic offences of the Indian economy. So socio-economic offences are crimes that have an impact on society, economic and financial well-being. So these offences are usually committed by individuals or corporation with significant financial resources, and the result of the economic as a whole can be severe. So a few high-profile incidents of socio-economic offences have occurred in India in recent years, bringing the subject to the forefront of public attention. So in recent years, India has seen number of high-profile examples of socio-economic crimes. These incidents include individuals and corporations with considerable economic resources, and the economic effects were severe. So some of the most notable examples are Nirav Modi scam, in which Nirav Modi, an Indian businessman, was charged in 2018 with cheating the Punjab National Bank of over rupees 11,000 crores. So Modi and his friends are accused of obtaining fake letters of undertaking from Punjab National Bank and using them to get loans from other banks. So, and PNB home finance fraud. The PNB was in the news again in 2020 for housing finance fraud. The alleged diversion of cash from the PNB to Diwan Housing Financial Limited (DHFL) and its related firms was the subject of the fraud. So we will discuss about the laws and regulation to combat socio-economic offences in India. So number one is the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, which was passed in 2002, and the second one is the Benami Transaction Prohibition Act 1988, which was enacted to outlaw Benami transaction, which include the transaction of property to one person for a price paid by the another person. Number third is Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. This was passed to combat corruption in the public and private sectors, and the Prevention of Corruption Act was enacted. So thank you. See you next video with some more information.